You know the best feeling when winning a poker hand? When every single other player has a phenomenal hand and you still come up on top. Man, people are gonna hate you when you take all their money. You're about to do this card trick at the James Bond level. So let's say you're 007, playing a poker game where you gotta clean house, aka take everyone's money. You're first, of course, gonna grab the deck of playing cards, and you're gonna have to give it a nice thorough shuffle just so people, I guess, kind of sort of trust you, but they won't trust you, so you're gonna have to even give the deck a couple of cuts. Now, just to show you, of course, the deck has been mixed up in every which way. Just gonna gather up all these cards and check this out. This is where it gets pretty cool. If I take all these cards and we start dealing out, let's say we have 4 people playing, including yourself, of course, James freaking Bond. 1, 2, 3, deal yourself. 1, 2, 3, deal yourself. And this is, let's say, 5 card poker. That's 4, and that's 5. All right, playing this game, you need a clean house. How are you gonna win everyone's money? Of course, player 1 is gonna take a look at his hand, and he got a straight flush. Ace through 5 of diamonds. That's pretty impressive. He's gonna go all in. He got all his money. He's like, all right, straight flush, I'm all the way in. This next guy though, all right, this next guy has an even higher straight flush from 4 to 8. So this guy's like, all right, I'm gonna go into it. There's no way anyone can beat me. The third guy, this guy right over here, thinks he's on top of the world because he has a straight flush starting from a 7, ending with a jack. And of course, you know best. You know you're gonna win. You know all these guys are gonna go in, so you ended up giving yourself the highest straight flush, a royal flush. Boom. Then you get accused of cheating and killed, right? Because you're not actually James Bond. Don't do this. New chair, new me. Man, the back support on this is great. What up, crew? It is Magic Monday, and this is your place to learn magic, master your performance, and captivate audiences. So info on this effect, it's known as flush by Temple Patent, and it should straight up be called straight flush. See what I did there? Stupid. But anyway, before we dive right into the tutorial, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and get ready to fool all your friends. Now grab your favorite deck, and let's do it. Don't worry, your time will be here soon. Oh, this is embarrassing. You caught me talking to my latest project. Coming to Kickstarter in February of 2025. And welcome to the tutorial. Some additional background. I would say this is a high-level beginner or maybe even a low-level intermediate type effect. Even though it's something that truly anyone can do, it will require some work to actually make it happen. So what you need to make this happen is a deck of 52 cards and the ability to do some false shuffles or false cuts. Ideally, some really nice false shuffles, because without that, it's not as impactful. I have a tutorial on the full deck false shuffle. I'll put the link to it on the screen. Definitely advanced level stuff, but if you can learn it, the world is yours. So why do you even need to know how to do a false shuffle? Because you're going to be setting up the cards in a size, step, and stack, which is a cyclical stack where all the cards follow a certain pattern. That means the entire deck has been set up. Now, let me show you one of the quickest ways that I know to set up this stack. The fastest way that I can think of doing it is setting up the cards in chased order. So clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. You have clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds like this. I put all the clubs here, put the hearts here, and we're gonna go through the entire deck just like this. Once the cards have been organized into clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds, now you're gonna organize them in numerical order. So starting with ace, where's the 2? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king, and do this with every single pile. As soon as that's been completed, take your clubs pile, go all the way down here to the 4, take all the rest of these cards, put them in the back, then take your hearts pile, go all the way down to a 7, take the rest of the cards on top of it, put it on the bottom, go all the way here to 10, take the top 3 cards, put it on the bottom, and here you have 4, 7, 10, and king, right? Going up by 3 in the chased order, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. And then you just take the top card of each pile and put it all together into a stack, of course, going back to the beginning as you go all the way around. So let's just speed right through this. Pooh, there we have it. Your size, step, and stack is all set to go. Once the deck is set up, you're ready to begin. You take the cards out of the tuck case, and one thing I'd recommend to make this even more impactful is adding in a story, similar to what I did in my card trick where I said, you know, you're James Bond, you're dealing out these cards, you want to win, you want everyone to go all in. Just adding in that story or adding in some kind of audience interaction really maximizes the impact of this effect and gets those reactions that you're truly looking for to impress all your friends or your audience. So like I mentioned, you take the cards out of the box and you give the deck a full deck false shuffle. And of course, this is just showing you in slow motion how that shuffle works. Just like this, full deck false shuffle. And then now, since the deck is a cyclical stack, you can actually give it as many cuts as you want. And I'd even recommend handing this deck to your audience and saying, like, James Bond doesn't give the deck a cut because no dealer actually cuts the deck himself. It gets cut by someone else, right? So the deck has been cut. Now, for demonstration purposes, I like to turn the deck over, and show the audience all the cards are in random order. Of course, like I mentioned, no layman who doesn't know anything about card tricks will recognize this stack. What you're looking for at this point is a 2, right? So a 2-spot card, like the 2 of clubs, 2 of spades, 2 of diamonds, and I see a 2 of diamonds near the center of the deck, and that's what I'm going to be aiming for, right? So as I clean up these cards, you almost want to separate the decks at this point, and then in my performance, what I did was I held a break, I created a break, and then I cut this half on top. But you can really do it in any way you want. You can pick up these cards, hold a break like this, or I'm just holding the break with my pinky right in front of that 2. And then as you're returning this to the table, take this whole back half, put that down first, then put the rest of the cards down. You need a 2-spot card on the bottom of the deck to make this trick work, right? As soon as that's done, now it's entirely self-working. Let's deal out those 4 hands, 5 cards each. Of course, you tell them we're playing a 5-card game of poker. All that's dealt out. Person number 1, of course, you need them to go all in. They have a nice hand. They have ace through 5 of clubs. That's a straight flush. Next guy, 4 to 8 of hearts, straight flush. Next guy over here, 7 through jack of spades, also a straight flush. And you can see they're getting higher and higher and higher. Of course, till you, the master bond, come over with a royal flush and just blow their minds. Of course, don't actually do this. People will definitely be suspicious and try to take you out. Don't get taken out by your audience. But other than that, enjoy. For more stacking stuff, check out this video right over here because stacks can be insane when used well. As always, a huge shout out to all my Patreon producers, and thank you, love you, see you soon.